Alrighty, friends, on to the next chapter. Let's see, so far we have found out about Sam becoming the new hall monitor at his school, Erie Elementary. He almost got eaten by the sandbox. He was introduced to Mr. Nakobe, who told him he chose him specifically for this position. We don't really know what all that entails yet, though. We don't know what all his responsibilities are. His locker smells like bad breath. We still don't know why that is. We know about the spooky tree out in the out near the playground out in front of the school. Lots of spooky stuff that happened in these chapters. He fell asleep while he was staying after school while he was doing his hall monitor job, and he ended up getting hit by the tree. And now we're starting chapter 6, and we are seeing and that chapter was the skeleton, because at this point he thought that there was a skeleton coming down the hallway to come and get him, which, I mean, we don't really know yet. We don't really know what's going on in the school. Maybe there are skeletons. I don't know what's making the sandbox eat him, or the tree come to life, or anything. So let's see. Chapter 6, Danger is Real. All of a sudden, the figure started running towards Sam. It was Mr. Nakobe. So, Jalissa, your guess was right. "What's happening?" Sam shouted. "No time to explain. Get down," Mr. Nakobe yelled. One of the hallway fire hoses had come to life. It was like a long octopus tentacle. The hose crashed into the old man and knocked him to the floor. Then it came for Sam. Sam ducked as the fire hose whipped above his head. Blam! The heavy metal nozzle slammed into the lockers. "That thing almost hit me," Sam gasped. The fire hose wasn't done. It kept whipping through the air. "Wrestle it," Mr. Nakobe shouted. "Are you nuts?" Sam screamed. "Grab onto it," Mr. Nakobe yelled from down on the floor. Sam gulped. The fire hose whipped around again. Sam leaped up in the air, and just as the hose flew beneath him... I'm sorry. He leaped up into the air just as the hose flew beneath him, so kind of like jumped over it. He wrapped both his arms around it and held on tight. "Ah!" he screamed. "Tie the hose!" Mr. Nakobe yelled. Sam grabbed the hose and tugged. He used all his might to pull the hose back around itself. He knotted it like a giant shoelace. The monstrous fire hose shook. It was choking. The hose crashed to the ground. Whoomp! Sam smacked against the cold hallway floor. And just like that, everything stopped. The wild fire hose, the banging lockers, and the flashing lights. "The school hasn't been this active in a very long time," Mr. Nakobe said, getting to his feet. Sam blinked twice. What? "Never mind, it's late. You should go home." "But the school, it's alive?" Sam said. I don't understand." Mr. Nakobe handed Sam his backpack. "Get home now," he ordered. Sam wanted answers, but even more than answers, he wanted out of that school. He turned on his heels, shoved open the now unlocked double doors, and ran home. He didn't stop once. "Where have you been?" Sam's mom yelled as Sam came running through the door. "I was worried sick." Sam threw his backpack onto the kitchen floor. He kicked off his sneakers. One nearly hit his mom in the head. The other bounced off the cabinet. "Mom, you wouldn't believe it," Sam said. In between gulping for air, he began to tell the tale. "First, I almost got eaten by quicksand. Then a tree broke through the classroom window and..." "Sam," his mom said, cutting him off. "Tell me the real reason you're late." Sam sighed. Of course she wasn't going to believe him. Antonio and Lucy had not believed him either. At last, Sam had said, hall monitor duty. Chapter 7. Believe me. So that kind of tells me what this story might be about. Maybe he's trying to convince people what's going on. Because as far as I know, no one's seen anything yet other than Sam and Mr. Nakobe. I, Peter Pan, challenge the friendly pirate Noodler to a fight, Antonio yelled. He swung an invisible sword through the air. It was Tuesday morning, and Sam, Antonio, and Lucy were walking to school. They were practicing their Peter Pan lines. But Sam couldn't focus on his lines. He couldn't stop thinking about what had happened the night before. Antonio laughed. Sam, you have the worst part in the play. You only have a few lines toward the end. And really, who wants to be a friendly pirate anyway? Huh? Sam said. Sam's not even paying attention, Lucy moaned. This play is going to be a disaster. Everything is going to go wrong. Antonio patted his pocket, smiling. Not as long as I have my lucky sandwich. Antonio and Sam had been friends since kindergarten, and Antonio had always carried a peanut butter and jelly sandwich around in his pocket. Sometimes he carried the same sandwich around for weeks. Sam thought it was a little bit disgusting, but also a little bit awesome. Sam stopped walking. Guys, I really need to tell you something. Sam looked around to make sure no one was nearby. He pulled his friends in close. Remember the quicksand I told you about yesterday? I know you didn't believe me, but after school, more weird stuff happened. I fell asleep while on hall monitor duty. I believe that, Antonio joked. Listen, said Sam. When I woke up, the school was going crazy. I was attacked by the oak tree. Then Mr. Nakobe saved me. But I think he might be a bad guy or something. He's super weird. Antonio frowned. You're losing your mind. Lucy agreed. I'm starting to worry about you, Sam. Sam ran his hands through his hair and said, just wait till we get into the school. You'll see. There's a broken window and busted lockers, and the fire hose is tied in a big knot. When they got to school, Sam rushed past his friends and up the front steps. What he saw blew his mind. Everything was back to normal. It was like nothing had happened. The fire hose was wound up and the lockers were closed. No, Sam whispered. This doesn't make any sense. Antonio gently punched Sam in the arm. You should really get some more sleep. Your nightmares sound serious. Ring! The morning bell rang, and everyone began filing into class. The huge window in Miss Grinker's class wasn't broken. Even the oak tree looked normal. This was a regular Tuesday morning, but not for Sam. Sam wanted answers. He thought he knew where to get them, but first, Sam, hurry up! Sam, hurry up! Lucy said, running into class. Sam groaned. He had to check the halls, then get to class too. His answers would have to wait. Ooh, Chapter 8, Into the Darkness. So if I were to, you know what? I was going to tell you what I thought, but I'm just going to make that one of the questions, and I want you to tell me what you think the chapter title, Into the Darkness, means. What do you think is going to happen in this chapter? I am loving this book so far. Thank you so much for watching and answering the questions. I'm going to leave 3 more questions, and I'm also going to be sending out the new website where you can find these videos so you don't have to go to YouTube anymore, and where you'll be able to find all of the work we're going to be doing. We're going to be working on Schoology now, so all of your Brain Pop, all of these videos, all of the questions, all of our activities, everything is going to be on one website. I'm going to send that out to your parents, and that's where I'll be seeing you guys from now on. Bye. Have a good night.